And then he looks at me, he's like, New York. The only issue is I don't have a good hand to slow roll with.
Danny, Rachel, they're probably most interested in you.
I just had to flag down the poker news guys because they're kind of disrespecting me.
So one of these days, this alarm is going to be a real fire and many people will die.
What are you doing, Ryan?
Oh, hey, Danny, I'm just playing some online poker.
On what site?
Stake.us.
They have poker?
They do, they have poker, it's great.
What if I don't have any money? Is it a good site to play on?
Well, you're just in luck. If you use the code RDP and sign up today, you get free 25 with no deposit necessary.
And you're playing against a bunch of degenerate slot players?
The best in the world.
What's up, guys? Day 12, WSOP, 1 like equals 1 hold. I'm coming to you now just to ask one simple question. Is Ryan autistic? Comment below.
All right, WSOP day 12. We don't know what we're playing today, but more importantly, Danny, the thighs of a steel. So you guys call him fat, but you don't see behind the scenes that I get to see. Look at that. That's a man.
Definition.
You're in day 2 of the 3K 6 max, huh?
That is true.
Only 60 left. He played with Martin Cabral. I don't know how much of it you saw on the vlog or whatever yesterday.
Martin Cabral was at my table for all of 20 minutes, and he was sitting there with his phone playing music loud on repeat, the same fucking song. And he just puts it on, puts it in his pocket, and just sitting there dancing, tapping. He pulled like this epic fucking slow roll on some like poor Bulgarian dude who we're in the money. Guy goes all in for like 12 bigs. He looks down his hand, he looks at the guy, he's like, is it okay if I slow roll you? Guy's like, yeah, that's fine. And then he looks at me, he's like, New York. The only issue is I don't have a good hand to slow roll with. I was like, okay. And then he finally eventually calls, and he has ace king suited.
I love that.
Ace king suited.
I love that.
And the guy turns over ace 3. He goes, why'd you go all in with that shit?
I like he has permission first. So anyway, you're gonna win a bracelet today, huh? 60 people left in 3K 6 max.
Yeah, I don't know if it plays down to the bracelet today.
You're on a heat.
Yeah, it's my third cash in the series, 4th including online, 2nd in a row. 2nd bag, but first big bag in a while. If I win this one though, it's dedicated to Ryan Estrada, and the bracelet will go to his dad, who passed away in a motorcycle accident a few months ago.
Today is gonna be our biggest buy-in yet. It's $2,500 freeze out. And so we're gonna reg that now, and I don't remember the moral of the story. What was I fucking saying? Danny, go fat.
This is what I'm fucking dealing with now. Everywhere I go, I either just get called fat or someone getting mad for Ryan calling me fat because
There's only 885. Like on one hand, this is the only Hold'em event going on, so it may have some of the weaker players. Oh yeah, when you see that poker suit, you know it's fine. Look at mostly for people who are happy to be here. That's an indicator that it's good. There's too many people in it. What up?
Buffalo!
No, fuck Buffalo. I was just saying hi because I thought you wanted to say hi. That was awkward. So we've been playing well and patient the last couple of days. We did, except for, I mean, maybe our hand in the $1,500 freeze out or bust out hand. It feels like a punt. He had 9-7 off for the nuts, and we are out of the freeze out. We've been playing really well since the shootout, I think. I feel locked in. I feel like I do not need to make stuff happen. I feel absolutely no problem folding. We're locked in. Let's stay focused. I'll be back.
I just had to flag down the poker news guys. They're kind of disrespecting me. They have in the bio that only put 1 bracelet next to my name, like in the chip counts. 2 bracelets is hard to do. Show some goddamn respect. The least they can do is just put on there how much better I am than the average poker player. Am I right, or comment below?
So I see a lot of regs, but hopefully there's enough idiots to make up for it, you know?
You're an idiot.
I'm one of the idiots. But one of these days, this alarm is going to be a real fire and many people will die. Yeah, maybe 3, maybe, I don't know. We could just hope for 2 dummies per table, maybe 3, and I hope that I'm not one of them. 54-8 off 35K starting. Definitely a good start for the biggest buy-in so far that we played. And our table is, as I said, it's just like mostly regs and then a couple of not regs maybe. But it's all people I know. I'm sitting with Anthony Zeno, Nick Papilio, like everyone's good. All right, so how do we get our chips? Early on off 70 bigs, we had a hand. We opened queens, we got 3-bet, and then we 4-bet. Danny said we should just be jamming off 70. I don't know. Anyway, we not all in 4-bet. Guy folded. Had kings on the button. Middle position opens, we 3-bet. 4 bets. We just call. Flop is 9-4-2, 2 diamonds, 1 spade. That's 3,500. Call. Turn is a 10, bringing 2-tone board. 10-9-4-2. Check. We bet like 9K. He folds. Early position opens. We have king queen O in middle position. We 3-bet. He calls. Flop is ace high. We bet really small. He wins. So other than that, we're chilling. I haven't been out here since I don't smoke anymore.
Just busted the 3K 6 max, got 37th. Sadly, had a couple of chances to respin it up. Flop top pair, king 5 suited for 4 bigs. Turn ace GG.
Landon and Danny were calling hot dogs glizzies. Is that a real thing? I never heard that shit, but let's get that going if it's not. I'm glad we were told to play this. Glad we have 50 off 35. Glad that we're in there battling with the misregs. I'm glad for you. Yo, listen to me. I don't usually do this till the end of the video. Please subscribe, please. It helps. It helps. It's very encouraging. Off 55K at 400, 800, 800. We have pocket queens under the gun. We raise to 1600. We get 3 callers, 4 ways to a flop. Ace, queen, 4, very nice. Check, check, we check. Lady bets 2K, other person calls. Back on us, we raised, probably too small, 6,500. Off 55K to start the hand. Full call, call. So 3 ways to the turn. Turn comes a 4, so we have a boat now. Ace, queen, 4, 4,
Boat's
right?
full.
Check, we bet 7K only now. Again, too small, but whatever.
This is like more fine than the flop range.
Okay, so we're heads up with this lady going to the river. Massive pot for this level. The river comes, what's the worst card?
An ace.
An ace. We just check and she immediately puts in 30K and I'm just like, fuck, I fold.
Did you show?
This kind of tilted me. I showed and then she showed the ace 9 or whatever. And someone was like, what if she was bluffing? And I was like, yo, shut up. And then we play a hand horribly. I'm not even going to tell you this whole hand history. I'm too embarrassed. But we have ace king O with 1 spade and we pay a guy in a river with a 4-liner. Like, we fucking torched 8K in chips. Next thing you know, we have 10 bigs. And we have ace deuce suited in like the hijack or some shit, and it's the bottom of range, we jam. We get called, go to the footage, bitch. Fuck, it's not even a jam.
No, I have a city connector spades, but you would beat me.
Five.
Yeah.
5. You lose. Did I play really bad?
No, the queen's hand is whatever. The only reason they raise bigger is because they're still going to continue ace x to any size.
I feel like
And
right that I might as well just go massive.
And air. So like going 6.5K accomplishes nothing.
Right.
With your value in this exact spot in a vacuum, you're going to get maybe called always in 2 spots. But if you zoom out over time, if you raise it to 9,500 or 8,500 even, 10, 11, 12 bigs, like a pot size raise, you only now need one of them to call, pretty often. If they both call, you're making infinite more chips.
Yeah, I understand.
Immediately.
No, it makes sense.
It also now allows for a more natural turn barrel size, and then we'll make your river jam that much cleaner. And like now they're gonna get to the river and be like, oh, like I'm already here. Half my stack's already committed to this.
Right. No, that makes sense. So we busted and that was horrible. Like really, really, really fucking miserable. We're about to stream slots. Boss gave us 2K fill instead of a normal 1K, which is a nice rebate, but I'm so fucking mad at the world. I'm disappointed. It's not that dramatic, but I feel like shit. It's just hard to win even when you play well is the point. Let's win in slots. All right, so we're here. The stream is going great. We have a record balance and we turned it into as high as 6K. Now we got this much. It's going great with guest stars Danny, Rachel, and Ramsey. They're probably most interested in you. Plug your Instagram.
Rachel Lincoln _
We didn't pay her to be here.
Album coming soon. She's not a hooker. So yeah, bro, that was a great session. An all-time record, $4,200. All profit. Fuck yes. We're reviewing hands.
Not this one.
No, relax.
This- you're
Danny's
on the
mad
wrong
because he
one.
got a sim wrong. I'm not on the wrong one. Danny just can't stand the fact that I got something right that he didn't know. Queens never do. That was the argument.
This isn't 70.
Oh my God, Danny. Relax. But I'm mostly right. Can you just admit that I'm mostly right? I did the thing that it more does.
It calls and jams more than it does for me.
Danny, I did the thing it more does. Why can't you just be wrong sometimes?
Because I'm not.
Is Danny fat? That's all. Now I'll just resort to that.
See, Ryan wants to learn, but he's not listening.
Don't fucking. This is what you do, and then you'll throw like a water bottle at me, and you just become like.
Well, give me attention. You're ignoring me.
Child.
You're ignoring me.
I'm in a conversation, dude. When I try to talk to you, sometimes you. No,
I tell you, hold on. I never just ignore you.
Not now. Not now.
But for real, you don't even hang out with me when we're hanging out. Hang out with your friend, bro.
I'm here.
Danny's going home for a couple days, so he has to get his daughter some gifts to act like he got her a souvenir. No, I'm kidding. He's a good dad. Do a parkour. That was great.
Parkour.
Danny, come on this way. Let's go look at this. It's a good POV shot. Go.
I want to go back and watch.
Look at the body.
I want to go back and watch the Ryan Depaulo 5.
Bro, when your dad on the railing does a little too much of that fentanyl.
You think the guy's there, like, watching his son?
Oh my god, that's so sad. I know, yeah, it's like, Dad, you did too much fentanyl again. We'll be at one of these final tables though, Danny.
Ryan will be there one day to watch me at a final table.
Look at the money.
Real money.
They have security here. It's, we know it's not real. We're not gonna steal it.
Really quick recap.
It's already not quick when you start by saying that.
I played the 3K and I busted. Then I went and played the 2.5K freeze out and a hero called.
But you could be a little more long-winded. Like, all right, wait, hold on. This is how I would say it. It's like, all right, first of all, I'm fat. I did 2 of the 3K 6 max tournament I'm very excited for. We had a big chip lead, but it's a turbo structure. Anyway, we come in with like 60-something people left. A couple hands don't go your way in a turbo. We're out in 37th place for 12.7K. Good outcome, but disappointing. What are you gonna do? Next tournament, we jump in the $2,500 freeze out.
But I'm gonna tell the hand history. So I found maybe the second worst played hand in the history of poker after the deuces hand from the other day.
Yeah.
And this one is more tilting because it really impacted me because it caused my bust out. But low jack open, I 3-bet ace-8 of hearts, hijack, let's say hypothetically. He calls. We're 70 bigs deep. King 8-7, 2 hearts. So I flop pair flush draw. Check, bet 40, call. Turn 6, so brings in 10-9 suited hypothetically, which I don't really have, especially when turn goes
Whatever.
check. River offsuit queen. Flush draw on flop doesn't get there. We block flush draws because we have ace-8 of hearts.
Whatever, yeah.
It's important because that makes it a good hero call because he shouldn't bluff flush draws because he wants me to technically have like ace-jack of hearts. The river, the guy decides to jam for like 2x pot, and I was like thinking like this is so bizarre. Doesn't make a ton of sense. He doesn't have enough king queen. He should only have king queen suited. He doesn't have 7s. He would raise flop. Blah blah blah. There's a lot of good reasons why ace-8 suited makes sense as a good hero call. So and I looked at the guy and he was clearly bluffing. I make the call. He says, "Wow, nice call." And he turns over pocket 9s. So now I'm in this like awkward moment of like him waiting for me to flip over, I guess, jacks or something crazy. I don't even flip, I muck my hand.
Muck it.
I'm like, I called worse, you fucking retard.
You said that word for word.
Yeah, word for word.
Yo.
I'm like, you're an absolute freak. Why the fuck are you bluffing 9s? What are you fucking doing?
And then I asked Danny, I was like, what did he look like? He was like, he's like a bad American reg, like you, like a bad American reg. He used to play real poker to fuel my video poker addiction. Now I play slots to fuel my slot addiction. Should we just check if that major is still maxed out? Like how long will this stay maxed for? When will the major hit? Maybe never, some say. It's due, it's so due.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack.